Well, here I am. I really don't know what is compelling me to do this, because I know this is not going to be happy. This isn't going to be pleasant. But it's something that I've said before, and I wish to stand by. Some of the most beautiful things a story can do is to make you feel so strongly you are rendered to tears. And I clicked on a spoiler about this game in the No Playing Games Furry Visual Novel chat, and it did spoil the ending for me, but I don't know how to describe it. I'm able to kind of blur what I saw out of my brain until I finally see it for myself. So I'm not going into this 100% blind. I do know something happens. And I know this game was made with very particular emotions in mind. This is going to make me cry. It's gonna hit, and it's gonna hit hard. So this is a big content warning for the entire series. If you are not in a place where you are okay, don't watch it. I know I'm trying to grow. I know I'm just starting out. I don't know when this will be uploaded, but just know that I am playing this in absolute secret. And by the time the first episode uploads, I will have finished the entire game. Now, without further ado, let's start. This game is written for adult audiences. Would you like a comprehensive content warning? I've already been slightly spoiled, so no. I don't want to know. I want it to be ugly, I want it to be beautiful, and I want it to be raw and painful. So, just like with Echo and other furry visual novels, the main character or the perspective character, whatever you want to call them, I will use my normal speaking tone of voice as them, and then I will assign voices for other characters. My name is Jack. Sweep the leg, sweep the leg! And I'm currently fighting for my life here on this stolen couch. Gotcha! His character catches my kick and proceeds to wield my guy's leg like a giant club, slamming his body against the ground behind him. Know me. I'm probably not going to do hard set on voices until I can see these people and learn about them more. Although I do love their Seto... Hang on, what's the button H? Yeah, I do love their Seto Kaiba console here. I know what it's actually supposed to be, but this is Seto Kaiba, and you can't change my mind. You probably shouldn't do things like that, Val. Just shout it out. He can hear him. Well, yeah, I know that now. Oh my god, it's a bear. He's the bear. Look at him. Don't sweep the leg. For a huge bear, Val sure has golden retriever energy. I don't know what to do with that. And that's Leon. Why the hell is everyone on his side? And Nomi is a bat. You pick the guy everyone hates. It's tradition. Supposed to know that? Or how the hell am I supposed to know that? Huffing. Oh, it's a goat. The goat is shaking the controller around as if he expects it to do something. It looks ready to split in two. Also, no one likes you. Oh, ha ha! Val gasps. Know me. Don't joke about stuff like that. What can I say? I'm in my truth era. The bat's deadpan is inscrutable. If you don't chill, I'm gonna get a gag for you. Where would you find something like that? You know what? You know, that shop that gets all adulty in the back. Softcore toys for straight people. I think they're talking about Spencer's. I've gnawed through worse. Oh, you think you're funny? Fuck yeah! Never stood a chance. My guy appears to have exploded. How did you even do that? Double QCF heavy punch. What? Never mind. My hand actually hurts right now. You know, pressing the buttons harder doesn't make you do more damage. I think the results speak for themselves. While Charlie is celebrating, I realize that Edgar hasn't said anything at all. Oh, look at the burb. It's a little burb. This game feels, art style-wise, just a tiny bit Cobalt Core-y, and it's probably all the purple, but I vibe with it. I look beside me to find the pigeon. Oh, he's a pigeon! I was kind of wondering with all the feathers. Oh, I apologize. My fat-ass tail is in the way of some of the text. Let me shrink down a little bit here. Sorry, tail too fat. Fat tail. I look beside me to find the pigeon slumped down with their hands in their hoodie, staring at their feet, lost in his world. I shoulder them. Hey, are you okay? Is that a real question? I'm taken aback by their tone. I drop it. These things play Blu-rays, right? We could watch a movie or something. Sure, let's see what the bargain bin has for us. The bat leans over the side of the couch to rummage through something. She starts listing off names in a rote monotone. We've got the Star Trek reboot, Mars Attacks, Melancholia. Dude. What? Warriors of Virtue, God's Not Dead 2. 2 specifically. Eight-Legged Freaks, Arches. This is the part that... I know what you're doing. I know that reference. Idiocracy, Don't Breathe. You're omitting the rom-coms, aren't you? Oh, I would never! Now stop listening. Tell you what, you pick something good, I'll find some grub. I'm fucking starving. I apologize for anybody who wants Charlie to not be a bit, New Yorker-y. Well, what am I saying? I apologize for nothing. I have never done anything wrong in my entire life, and I am always also correct. And everyone in my life agrees with me. Whatever. No fish. Ah, fish! Could you imagine? Come on, bestie. You look like you need it. They stir suddenly. Huh? Food. Now. Val grabs them from under the shoulder as he passes, and I'm still rising as I watch him practically drag the pouty pigeon away from the couch. The duo follows Charlie through the tapestries we'd hung up around our hideout and into the darkness beyond. When I reach that point, I freeze for a moment, gazing at the threshold like a chick that has grown too comfortable in his egg. When I finally push past the thin fabric, I'm left in near total darkness. I can only barely orient myself by the handful of shelves that are lit dimly by the glow emanating from behind me. I wait for my eyes to adjust to the gloom. Long aisles grow from the gray, still and cold, a cemetery for commerce. We'd thrown our party in the single most inhospitable location in America. Best Buy. Oh my god, this... Okay, once again, I'm trying to mentally blur out the message that I unspoiled and spoiled myself. And I gotta say, this is... Furry visual novels are why I have trust issues, man. You coming or what? I flinch when I hear him call out from the front door, keys in hand. Yeah, can't see shit in here. I leave the gaming department, skirting past the desk where I'd once purchased my last cell phone. I passed huge flat screens, refrigerators, with all new AI features and expensive cameras that no one would ever use. I don't know, man. People have managed to boot up E6 on those things. Up front, there was a cardboard cutout of an old-timey possum in suspenders, shouting his signature catchphrase, "It's burrowing time!" Beside him was a stack of unsold Blu-rays. The shadows made him menacing. When I catch up with them at the door, I'm blinded once again, this time by the light. Oh, ow, turn it down. I close my eyes against the sting. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. The music permeates the outside world as it has for weeks. Not this again. I hate this song now. Why can't we just change it? No, we rigged it. I don't know how. His gruff, dismissive tone betrayed that he hadn't really bothered to try. We gotta pass the int check or we're stuck in synth pop hell forever. Okay, this is a lot of joke. Okay, I hate that this kind of sounds like a conversation that I've had with a couple of my friends before. Oh my gosh. This is already uncomfortably close to home. I'm slowly working my eyes open, though I'd rather not. Oh my god, it's Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. You madmen. You absolute madmen. Every one of you who touched this. How dare you? My surroundings gradually come into focus, a mess of colorful brands forced lockstep into uniform storefronts. Our mall had seen better days. I kinda like it. If we locked you out here for 2 hours, you'd be drinking cleaning supplies in no time. Jesus, dude. It's my own remorse. Help me. I don't remember the... I don't remember how it goes aside from the chorus. I don't remember her even liking this stuff. I feel like she just did it for the meme, liminal spaces and all that. That's not... Liminal spaces are the spots in between. You can't just call an empty room set to old music a liminal space. Okay. Edgar. Allan Poe. Don't rip out my heart. Look, man, I think about liminal spaces and whatnot. There's a certain thing to being dreamlike and liminal. And don't kill somebody's vibe by getting technical with a meme. I stretch my arms over my head, donning a performatively smug smile. Linguistic drift, bitch. Yeah, see? Jack knows. Literally usually means figuratively now. Get with the times. Yeah, it's all fake news anyway, right? And look who woke up the moment it was time to be pedantic. I see you. You doing okay? Stop asking me that. I already kind of feel this. Because I am somebody who has struggles with ideations and a lot of other things. And I'll be honest, there are very few things that hurt that feels like a physical impact than when somebody shows genuine care. I don't have advice for it other than the hurt. Then I've learned that the hurt is supposed to be good because it's somebody cares, but doesn't stop it from being pain. The bird was never big on eye contact, but they aren't usually this quiet. In fact, they're prone to exhausting info dumping when the mood strikes. Today they seem shrunken. Alright, what do we have here? We've got stale pretzels from that one shitty stand over there. I wouldn't trust the hot dogs. Or anything with cheese. There's the candy store. I'm starting to process that it's kind of weird how malls mostly just serve cinnamon rolls and pretzels. How did that happen? Not exactly the food pyramid, is it? Add pizza! Well, there's an idea. It's all garbage. So they probably keep the ingredients frozen in the back. I bet I could pull a Papa Charles and whip up something edible. Light won't find you holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. Oh man, I could go for a pineapple chicken with bacon and barbecue sauce with... Alright, whoever wrote that, I know what you are. I know exactly what you are. And I'll tell you right now, Marco's Pizza is the single worst overpriced pizza you will ever have. I hate it. I hated working there, and I hate that company. That company was made out of spite. Literally, it was two guys who got fired from Domino's and then created an entire company to say, hey, screw you, Domino's. We're going to open up a Marco's Pizza next to every Domino's we can find. I hate that place. Working at Marco's Pizza, oh my god. Marco's Pizza worked me to the point where I had to be carted off because I had a TIA. I can't remember exactly. It's like transient ischemic attack. Basically, I had the mildest thing that is a precursor to a fucking stroke. Alright? And I was in my mid to early 20s. That is how bad that place was to work for. They tell you to work till you drop. Well, guess what? I fucking dropped. It's mall pizza. You're getting cardboard with pineapple. Or pepperoni. Well, not pepperoni. That's it. You could let a man dream just for 1 minute. It's precarious, walking between two large men, once they get... Just me staring at my invisible webcam. Precarious walking between two large men, once they get all animated, like this, and limbs start swinging around. But I'm an ermine. Being on the smaller side, I have grown used to watching out for dudes that don't do so themselves. Just close your eyes and imagine you're eating something better. Maybe it'll help. I told Sarah to do that once. Didn't help the flavor. Dude. Gross. Oh, that's rich coming from you. Please. You should be so lucky. Already I want to go back to where the world was small and full. I feel vulnerable being nearly alone in such a large and public space. We passed fully stocked clothing stores, one of those shops that got taken over by Funko Pop trash, and cases full of jewelry still locked behind iron gates. Dude, look, you've already name-dropped Best Buy, and you're playing Everybody Wants to Rule the World. You could just say Hot Topic. You could just say Hot Topic. We all know what you're talking about. At times like these, people always say that they feel like they're being watched, but it might actually be worse when you know that you aren't. Charlie hops the bar at the pizza place, his horns nearly scraping the fixture. Instinct tells me to look both ways to check for security, even though I know that no one's coming. Wishful thinking. Alright, sit down, shut up, and watch the master work. We do just that for a while, as Charlie disappears into the back of the restaurant to find the freezer. Well, Freedom and for pleasure, nothing ever lasts forever. But then I get bored. Before long, I'm placing... Okay, why is it all just Tears for Fears? Because this is Strange Love. God, I feel weirdly old every time I recognize a Tears for Fears song. I'm pacing lazily around the outside, stretching as I wander without destination. I notice that Val has made his way over to the candle shop, so I join him as he stares longingly into the window. So close, yet so far. He rattles the security gate with the defeated body language of a teenage girl. We could have really livened up the place, not to mention how bad Charlie stinks lately. Not your scene? Don't start. We're both taken aback as the shutter starts to roll upwards. It's not locked. They grunt as they lift the deceptively impotent security measure overhead. Damn. Someone's getting fired. Oh my gosh! We are thriving! The giddy bear rushes inside without hesitation. You're welcome. Thank you, Edgar. Give in to sin, because you have to make this life livable. I don't remember how these songs go. I feel dumb that I know what they are, but I can never remember. Also, oh my gosh, I love these. Okay, the thing is, right, everybody wants graphical fidelity, but they tend to forget how genuinely charming and beautiful things can be. This captures that scene of, I don't know how to put it, but it feels so cold and disconnected from the world, and yet so warm. Like, it's warm for obvious reasons with these occasional pops of cool colors, and it's making the characters themselves kind of stand out, well, the pigeon at least, with these cool colors. But it, like, you know, it's like, you've been here. And that's, like, the whole... I feel like that's part of the reason why they mentioned liminal spaces, because it's like, if you're probably old enough at this point, but you've been here. You know what this is. But, hate to say it, I'm doing this on my lunch break, so I'm gonna have to catch you guys in the next one. So for those that may not be aware of immediately, this is a NovemBear submission. It is a annual game jam. This was a submission by Boring Keith Ballard. Again, I don't know all the names. I will go look up the other people that worked on this that were acknowledged on the page, so that they can be acknowledged as well. And this was a submission. I don't know if it was the winner because I just dive into things without thinking. But hopefully this game doesn't fuck me up too bad. It's gonna. Don't worry, it will. But for now, catch you guys next time at the food truck.